out of line with the universe. Out of line with the universe. One is going to come back to what I'm talking about with out of line with the universe. But first, I want to mention uh, why one is here on Spiritually Bipolar YouTube channel. I'm going to read it this time. One's mission is to learn, install, build, and build. Study and action resulting in commissions. Setting up systems to earn, make, create, get, have money. Affiliate marketing, John Crestani's mentorship program, purely geared around helping non-techie corporate business owners. 1. Learn how to talk to AI. 2. Install AI on their desktop or laptop computer. 3. Build external connections, MCPs, to services one work with, i.e. Gmail, Meta Ads, Sonos. 4. Build agents to do repetitive tasks. And 5. Build actual workflow commands that run agents, MCPs, to do useful stuff. Now, usually I'll be trying to go off of that with my memory. How can I reduce the length of these videos? Kind of because I want to plow through them. I want to be finished, right? So I could take a break. Give yourself a break. Give oneself a break. The value is in the description area. The description area. It's my first. It's a YouTube short. My first financial breakthrough by Dr. Myron Golden, and the origin of thought. The words etch into DNA. Etch this into one's DNA. That's what, like, poof, etch this into one's DNA. It was automatically translated to burn this into one's mind. Burn this into one's mind. I got that from Bob Proctor, right? Something I learned from one of Bob Proctor's top salesmen years ago is there was a homework assignment. Write this out 50 times. Your mind and thoughts must operate on the same frequency as your goals. Your mind and thoughts must operate on the same frequency as your goals. This is a fifth set of 50 videos. The fourth set of 50 videos, the word frequency, this is how you rewrite the frequency, was part of that programming. So one is creating 50 videos, one video every 6 hours, to etch into one's DNA, to burn into one's mind. Source video, my first financial breakthrough, that it's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. And I did a second set of 50 videos, one video posted every 6 hours, for the affirmation from that same source video, my first financial breakthrough by Dr. Myron Golden. It's a YouTube short. And the affirmation is that one is ignoring all the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot, out of line with the universe. Car need airing out. Best way to air this car out is to open a hatchback. Rolling the windows down just won't do it. It's like all the air rushed to the back. Open up the back. It's like farting, I guess. Farting Martin. Passenger, out of line with the universe. Something was telling me don't do it, don't accept it, and one did it anyways. Another thing was like, well, change your mind, teach the person a lesson, because you can got an intuition about what's happening with this Uber passenger one is about to pick up, and so get all the way there and then cancel the trip. That sounds foul, but some Uber passengers deserve just that, right? Literally, of service. So the inconsiderate or the levels of selfishness is so profound that it's like universal law, right? Cause and effect. But Tit Nipple, Practicing the Magic Word by Earl Nightingale and Attitude. So smile from the corners of my eyes. I got the smiling from the corners of my eyes, smiling from the corner of one's eyes from Quantum Jumping into Large Sums of Money by Brian Scott. Out of line with the universe because it is December, Christmas Eve, Wednesday, December 24th, 2025, 4:33 a.m. Money. 2 hours, and then even make $40. Now I'm in the thing charging up. One was gonna drive all the way to Eastgate, about drive 20 minutes away versus 3 minutes away to charge the car at 26. If I drive 26 minutes, well, it's 26 cents for kWh versus, what's it here? 34 cents for kWh. So, that kind of adds up over time. Butt, tit, nipple, take into account the 25 minutes to get there. And then I'm Uber driving, and it's hot here. And I'm in an area that I like to be around where it's hot. It's surging. It's they call it a heat map on the Uber drivers app. By the way, share or circulate one's Uber referral code in the description area. Only use it if you love to drive. One made up one's mind that one will Uber drive no matter how wealthy one become as part of one's recovery. April 2nd, 2012, my sobriety date. Sometime in November 2012, I stopped smoking cigarettes. February 28th, 2018. It's my vegan date, or should I call it plant-based? Took me 6 months before I understood the vegan lifestyle in a deep manner. But we'll go vegan February. Take the 7-day vegan challenge by Ralph Smart. That's why I remember the date, because I was counting 7 days, right? So February 28th. And then March 8th, 2018 is my relationship anniversary. October 16th, 2016 is how long I've been driving for Uber. I say that all to say that perhaps one can get an idea of my character in the sense that if I say I don't work for a living, I live to work, right? And got some change. My target audience is one's future self or you who's got the same financial or similar financial destinies, or you've already reached the destination I'm headed towards, or beyond, where you can give or grant $5,000 without betting an eye the same as $5. I have a whole Agave Nectar story over that. So I'm asking you to give me $150 so I can take a day off of Uber driving. That's like about what I make a day Uber driving. I do more sometimes, but I usually do a lot less because I don't get to versus have to. I lost my train of thought. The same as you would do 6 quarters, $1.50. Got some change, $1.50. Giving and granting are two different things. Notice I didn't say gimme. Mama said, gimme drown. But you can grant or donate $150 to Clean House Incorporated, Change Lives, Empower the New, founded by David Smeltz and Tyrone Sanders in 2010. I'm still, as far as I know, on the treasury of the board. And what that means, as far as I know, because I blew down on the secretary. I got upset when I put a whole lot of unwanted energy in the atmosphere. Left the rest of the board members speechless for a while. One person spoke up, and I'm not going to rehash that. I rehashed that in quite a few other videos before that, because I mentioned these are 50 videos. Consider it an honor and a privilege to be hearing even the sound of one's voice, to even see one's face. Captured time. These videos will become unlisted. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the last set. This is the 5th set. So, should I do that now? Well, I'm going to finish what Out of Line with the Universe is about. out of line with the universe was because I'm leaving the house. I'm after some money to, to do something for Christmas for the family. You know, it'd be even a bigger blessing if something came up where one can go to Chicago. You know, my fancy wife, they do Christmas Eve, and I can get on the Amtrak at 3 in the morning and see my mom and my sister in Chicago, and then come back. Uh, so that would be Thursday morning, 3 o'clock Thursday morning. It's Wednesday, 4:38 a.m. So I'm after the money. I go with the area preference. I get one trip all the way out to North Olmsted, and the other trip it was a round trip from La Quinta, is an airport motel, all the way downtown and back. The women and you know what? No, but I like to meet them. See, spiritually bipolar. My serenity and peace of mind is not caring whether or not I offend people. Like these videos are just for that reason. It's not fucking Facebook, right? It's not fucking Facebook for everybody to see your post. It's based on attraction rather than promotion. Attraction rather than promotion. So only those that are attracted to this video would get it, and then they have the power to turn it off. I always remember my grandmother said, I said, Grandma, why you be talking back at the TV so much, right? She said, because the TV don't talk back. All right. I love that. All right, so what am I doing? I got my Chromebook out. I'm opening up a YouTube channel. Out of line with the universe. So I got 2 trips that wasn't ideal or maximizing money or EV charge. So I get distracted quick. Computers always did that. As soon as you open it up, simply distracted. But every day and everywhere I'm getting better and better. So I'm going to Work in Mystery YouTube channel. I got my hotspot on. And Out of Line with the Universe. MCBs. I still didn't get to the point. Coming back to Out of Line with the Universe. Mike Charlie Bravo. MCB stands for Mini Composition Book, right? Mini Composition Book. Uh, when one first started, got clean and sober, 2012, April 2nd, 2012, my sobriety date. Sometime within there, when I don't know if I was still, when I went through the steps, so it had to be a year later. I remember I had not finished going through the steps when my estranged wife put me out. I went for a week and transitioned back to Salvation Army. They hired me right after the 6-month program, the work therapy program. And so I was using these, and then I started titling them. I didn't use these, I like these because they solid color. But I was using them funny looking composition books from the Dollar Tree, and I learned that some of them are sewn, and the ones that wasn't sewn, they rip apart too easy, and much like that. All right, so what am I doing here? I'm gonna scroll down, and I would name, and some days I would fill them up so fast. I was using for personal inventory: 1, social; 2, security; 3, sex; 4, resentment; 5, fear; 6, harms or hurt; 7, companionship; 8, prestige; 9, self-esteem; 10, pride; 11, personal relationship; 12, social ambition; 13, material security; 14, emotional security; 15, security ambition; 16, acceptable sex relation; 17, hidden sex relation; 18, sex ambition. Exact nature of my wrong would be selfish, self-centered, self-seeking, inconsiderate, dishonest, and frightening. So I will have a number system that whenever I caught a feeling, I would go through the checklist. It's like the 4-step inventory, but using it like a 10-step inventory. Continue to take personal inventory when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. God, I offer myself to thee to build with me and do with me as thy wilt. Relieve me of the bondage of self. Bondage. We equate bondage with resentment. Freedom from bondage is a story in the back of the book written by Wynn Law, W-Y-N-N, Whiskey Yankee November Law. May she rest in peace. You only know her whole name because she passed away, so it's not anonymous no more. But she have a story in the back of the book, Freedom from Law. Freedom from bondage. Right? And her bondage is resentment that she couldn't get rid of. And she talked about praying for that person to have what she wanted for 2 weeks. And she read in an article or something like that. And it worked for her. Also, for confidence, under the tutorship of leadership tutorship, independent study of Professor Dr. George Bickerstaff, My Bondage, My Freedom by Frederick Douglass. The Power of Frederick Douglass by Martin Luther Cartwright. There was also one's work. But Out of Alignment with the Universe was the title of one of one's many composition books. And one decided that for this video because one felt that one was out of line with the universe, starting out Uber driving and getting those 2 unfruitful Uber drive. Keyword fruit. I'm on a Fruit of Life game key system. Game key system is part of a system one has been developing, working on, and evolving. It involves a number system. Every year I double my financial destiny goal. Like right now, it's over $784,000 per month. Passive assets, $1,042,720 per month passive income. The difference is expenses and taxes, which makes this Spiritual Bipolar, which is a YouTube channel, which affiliate markets John Crestani's mentorship program. Also using AI Marketers Club, another work by John Crestani. And his keyword, scratching my nose, was that an indication of solo entrepreneur is the keyword that I like. And solo entrepreneur is another word that I like that John Crestani uses that pique my interest, that make me really fool. Be a solo entrepreneur and faceless. And the faceless thing goes with The Power of Frederick Douglass by Martin Cartwright. Power of Frederick Douglass by Martin Luther Cartwright. The Power of Frederick Douglass by Martin Luther Cartwright. And the ability to actually, John Crestani is all about paid advertising. So the ability to earn money solo, like faceless and soundless, is and that kind of money. And that kind of money is based on succeeding at convincing oneself that one is wealthy and that it feels good to be wealthy. Then one's subconscious mind will automatically seek ways of making one's imaginary feelings of wealth manifest themselves in material form. But guess what? I got that from Bob Proctor's You Were Born Rich, 1984 book, first chapter, Me and Money. It don't feel good to be wealthy. I got honest with myself in the last 4 sets of 50, the 4th set of 50 videos, which was Working Mystery, which is about rewriting the frequency, how to train your aura to attract wealth, the act of gratitude, which to me, anything cleaning the body, cleaning the dishes. I'm in a charging station when ain't nobody here. I call it the magnificent obsession. When ain't nobody looking, I would pick up the litter. Because the person that do the parking lot, he don't mess with the litter, the garbage over by these EV go stations. But I'm a part of it. If I'm part of something, I'm at least clean, keep it clean. My thing is, they went out on me. So Out of Alignment with the Universe because it didn't go my way this morning so far. And I thought about that, and it's like, damn, maybe I'm just out of line with the universe.